And hello, how's everybody doing? I hope you're doing great thanks for joining in. All right, want to talk about a couple of things. One is you'll notice today looks a whole lot different than it did yesterday. Yesterday we had lots of sunshine. It was just a beautiful day, but it didn't take long for the moisture to come back, and we've got a deck of clouds, and it's just a matter of time before we start to see some showers develop. I think those showers will start to develop pretty soon across the area, and we'll have some chance for some scattered showers throughout the rest of the morning and also into the afternoon. As you notice there, temperatures across the area, mainly in the 60s out there. 66 is what we've got at the airport and also on the northwest side, and we've got 60s as well at Calaveras Lake. So there we go. Now I'm in. I was wondering, why is it not showing up? Anyway, all right. Hey, Roy, how are you doing? Melissa, how are you doing? Dolores, how are you? And Marty, how are you doing? Good morning. All right, like I said, we've got temperatures in the 60s. Let me put it back in this box here. That'll be better for us. That way we both can see what's going on. So temperatures in the 60s right now with lots of clouds. All right. Here's what's happening. We're going to have a couple of days where we'll have a really good chance of seeing some rain. Matter of fact, like I said a while ago, we'll start to see some showers develop this afternoon. Also tomorrow we'll have a chance for some showers and some storms. We'll talk in depth about Friday because some of the storms could be really strong on Friday, and then we'll have a chance for some showers and maybe even a few thunderstorms on Saturday. And I think Sunday we'll have a chance for some rain, and we won't stop there. I think even into Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday we'll have some chances. So storms could be severe Friday and Friday night. We'll talk more about that. And we could pick up an inch or two across the area. Some locations could even pick up a little bit more than that. Taking a look at the radars, you can see the radar there. Not much showing up yet, but we're moistening the atmosphere. We're getting there, and I think it's just a matter of time before we'll see some shower activity showing up. The radar's been really interesting this morning. If the beam is hitting the clouds just right, it'll look like precipitation, but actually we haven't seen really anything out there yet, but it will start to develop. All right, let's see if I can talk to a few folks. Again, how are you doing out there? Let's see, Dee Dee, how are you? Hey, from Medina Lake. Boy, I tell you what, Medina Lake is such a nice place. I need to go out there more often. And Denise over in Uvalde, how are you doing? I was just over at Garner State Park not too long ago. Wow, what a gym that is, hiking up Mount Baldy. Really nice. Had a great time out there. Like to get out to Garner State Park as often as I can and hang out there. Concan's nice as well. And Dolores, James says hi. All right, well, how you doing, James? How are y'all doing? Everybody, hi to everybody out there. Okay, let's get to this. Now, temperatures in the 60s. We're sitting at around 66 degrees right now. Floresville 69, Pleasanton 69. And it has been really hard for us to warm up. We started off this morning in the lower 60s, so we really haven't moved much, maybe about 4 or 5 degrees. You'll notice down south a little warmer. Cotulla's at 74, Beeville's at 76, Port Lavaca 77, and Victoria 75. It's been really interesting forecast for today. A lot of the computer models wanted high temperatures to only be around 70. Well, we need about 4 degrees and we'll get there. I went with 74 thinking that some of that warmer air from the south would come on in because we've got a pretty good flow from the south. So, having said that, I think the high today will be anywhere from 70 to 74 degrees, just depending on where you're at. But I think 74 probably at the airport here in San Antonio seems about right. All right, we've got high pressure in Kentucky moving eastbound. We've got a trough of low pressure, a dry line out west, and we're in between the two. And when this usually happens, have a southerly flow off the Gulf of Mexico, lots of moisture, and as you can see outside, we're moistening that atmosphere as we speak. And you can barely make it out, but there's a cold front in Kansas. And that cold front is really interesting because there's some pretty chilly air behind that front for this time of the year. And we're going to get to the forecast here in just a minute because, of course, that's why we're here. But it's been really an interesting forecast for Saturday. And I'm going to be honest with you, the way I'm going to just tell you what I do. I'm going to take back the curtain and just tell you what I do in these kind of shallow, cool air masses. I don't care what almost any of the other computer models say. I go with the NAM, and I know that doesn't mean a whole lot to you, but the NAM is really good because there's like 35 different layers of the atmosphere that it looks at. It gets really shallow, more shallow than any of the global spectral models do. And so I think more times than not, it's correct. And it has us going all the way down to 50 degrees on Saturday morning with a high of 64. Now, is it a little risky to go with just one computer model? Yeah, but the NAM is my friend. And I think that you'll find Saturday will be pretty chilly. Now, some of the global models that aren't, the resolution isn't so fine, it has us a lot warmer on Saturday. But you know what? We'll see what happens. I think I'm going to be right, but we'll see. All right, let's see. Hey, Rose. Yeah, any chance we're getting there, Rose. We're getting to the potential on Friday. That's what we're all here for, I guess, right? Any chance of tornadoes? You know, it's just not really a good setup. I don't think the directional shear is going to be where it needs to be, and what I mean by that is winds coming at different directions at different height. I think we're going to have plenty of speed shear, and I think we're going to have definitely a lot of buoyancy, and so I think these thunderstorms are going to be hail producers. At least some of them will be, and I think that's going to be the biggest threat. Mary Ellen, how are you? Fabulous morning out in Kingwood. Tell everybody in Kingwood we said hi. And Nicholas, how are you doing this morning? And Sandra, nice morning out in Lavernia. We'll tell everybody in Lavernia we said hi out there as well. Okay, so as we head through the day, get a chance for those showers. High temperature today. Computer model says 70. I think more like 74. So tomorrow morning is going to be a little cloudy, or definitely cloudy. Going to have some drizzle, some light showers around the area. No doubt about that. And bam, here come our thunderstorms on Friday. And I want you to notice now I'm using that NAM model that I like for these numbers. I think high temperatures will be close to 80 on Friday, okay? At the same time, look at the temperatures up in Fredericksburg and Kerrville. I think the model's a little cool than it needs to be. I think probably more like upper 50s, lower 60s, but you get the point. Quite a difference. And so this cold front's going to come in and it's going to cause some of these thunderstorms to develop, reach into the atmosphere, and I think again there's going to be some pretty good winds at mid-levels of the atmosphere. There's going to be enough buoyancy, so the biggest threat will be hail, maybe up to 2 inches in diameter with some of these storms. And then it really cools down Friday night and into Saturday morning. There we go. There's my 50 degrees, and I think that is definitely possible as we head into Saturday morning. Low temperatures around 50 or so with a north wind, so a little cool for Saturday. All right, here's the potential area. All the area in yellow, that's a slight risk for severe storms. Again, I think the biggest potential, in my opinion, is going to be large hail up to 2 inches in diameter. It could be some gusts to 60 miles per hour if you have some of these thunderstorms that have a lot of moisture in them and you have these strong downdrafts. It's possible you could get some winds up to 60 miles an hour. And again, I think the tornado potential with this kind of setup is going to be really low. Now, what I've done here is I've put one computer model. This is the RPM. I've put the strongest cells on here and kind of the direction that they're going to be moving. You cannot pinpoint, you can't use it like to do that, but what I'm trying to do here is show you where these storms I think will start off. I think they'll start off in the hill country in the afternoon, and I think they'll move southeastward. Not everybody's going to see a strong to severe storm, but there definitely is the potential where you see the yellow, those are the strongest cores, and that's where you'll have the potential to have some large hail in some places with the stronger thunderstorms. And also, I can't rule out a few areas with some strong wind gusts. Linda, how are you doing this morning? Dolores, good morning. And Susie, is it possible for hail in Castroville? It is possible. I mean, really anywhere in that yellow area, it's possible. I think the more favored area is going to be the afternoon and evening across the eastern hill country, maybe into Medina County. You see where those storms are. Here, definitely here into Bexar County and down to the south and east into Wilson County, Karnes County, Gonzales County, and even into DeWitt County. Should come to an end, and these thunderstorms should weaken with intensity by 10 or 11 o'clock in the evening. At least that's the way it looks to me. So, Bill, hey, how are you doing, Bill? Doing good. All right, so that's the way I see it. That's the way I see it coming together. So let's take a look at the 7-day forecast. Again, today, went with a high of 74. Really, to be honest with you, could be anywhere between 70 and 74, but I went with 74. Good chance of seeing some showers. And then Friday, it is not going to rain all day, but it will be a little drizzly in the morning with some showers. We'll catch a break, and in the afternoon and evening, that's when I think we'll see those thunderstorms push through. Good chance of seeing those storms. And then Saturday, this is my opinion again, I think it's going to be cool, down to 50 for a low or pretty close to it, and high temperatures only in the mid-60s with a northeast wind and a good chance of seeing some rainfall. And forget about any sunshine on Saturday, despite what my little graphic says here. Sunday, also still in the cool sector, I think will be north of the warm front, so lows will be in the 50s, but we should warm up in the lower 70s, I think. 60% chance of seeing some rainfall. And then Monday, I think we've got another chance for some showers and storms. We'll have a southwest flow aloft. We'll have a little lift going on. Not a very strong cap at all, so why not? I think a 40% chance of showers and storms. Tuesday, we'll have some disturbances coming across, 30% chance. And then Wednesday, If this next system can dip down a little further to the south, I think Wednesday we've got a chance for some storms, and it's that time of the year where some of those storms on Wednesday, I think, could be a little bit on the strong side. All right, and Jeanette, how are you doing? Good morning. Yvonne, good morning. How about New Braunfels? I need to park my car in a safe place. You know, why not? I would. I don't think, of course, like I said before, not everybody's going to see large hail, but there's the potential. I think some of these storms will be definitely strong enough. So yeah, especially if you want to protect it, I would definitely do that for Friday evening, or Friday afternoon, and also into Friday evening. And if anybody else doesn't have any more questions, I think that'll do it for me. One thing I do want to say is, I know times are tough right now, so I just want to thank everybody for just joining me. So and watching us here at Ken's, we really appreciate it, and watching in the morning. So I really appreciate that as well. So see you later. I guess we're almost into the afternoon now. Well, it's still 11 o'clock. So anyway, good morning, and we will see you later. All right, thanks. Thanks a bunch.